Coco Gauff seizes unexpected breather at Cincinnati Open following opponent's illness. In an unforeseen twist that sent ripples through the tennis world, Coco Gauff found herself with an unplanned break at the 2025 Cincinnati Open when her scheduled opponent, Diana Yastremska, withdrew at the last moment due to illness. This walkover not only advanced Gauff to the fourth round, but also handed her an unexpected opportunity to step away from the court, recharge, and even explore the city of Cincinnati in a whole new light. A turn of events, from court to comfort. The build-up to this moment had been anything but routine. Gauff, fresh off her formidable run to claim the French Open title earlier this summer, had endured a hiccup on grass, suffering a swift exit at Wimbledon to Yastremska in a one-sided first-round encounter. That defeat, coming just weeks before Cincinnati, defied expectations. The American, known for her resilience and court composure, found herself on the losing end in just 78 minutes. That result added pressure, particularly given that Gauff was eyeing redemption in Cincinnati and had voiced that she wasn't driven by revenge, but rather by a desire to test her current form. Rebounding with a solid win over Xinyu Wang in the second round, 6-3, 6-2, she seemed poised for a high-stakes rematch with Yastremska. The tennis world watched closely for what promised to be a compelling, emotionally charged showdown. But fate intervened. Just hours before the scheduled match, Yastremska pulled out due to illness, granting Gauff a walkover into the round of 16. The nature of cancellation, rather than announced days in advance, made this a nearly surreal shift. Suddenly, Gauff had an afternoon free when she'd expected to battle on court. Embracing the gap, a sporting escape into the heart of Cincinnati. Rather than retreat quietly into practice, Gauff seized the moment, and made a spontaneous detour to Great American Ballpark to watch the Cincinnati Reds in action. It was her first time attending a Reds game, and video content showed her greeting fans and soaking in the atmosphere. This wasn't just a walk in the park, literally. For a player usually focused on peak performance and tournament rhythm, tearing herself away from tennis, even briefly, felt refreshing. She threw her support behind her brother's sport, as her sibling, Cody, is a rising baseball talent himself, and in doing so offered fans a glimpse of her passions beyond the baseline. Whether as a celebratory break or a mindful pause, the experience seemed to re-energize her. Shifting momentum, rest, reset, and renewal. That impromptu interlude may have provided more than just leisurely respite. In high-pressure tournaments like Cincinnati, where players often juggle dense schedules, travel fatigue, and media obligations, the value of rest cannot be overstated. For Gauff, who had lately battled inconsistencies across surfaces, this break may have offered a moment to step out of the grind and mentally regroup. She has openly discussed the benefits of balancing intensity with occasional reset, both on and off the court. Given her packed summer of clay triumphs and grass struggles, the time off may be a strategic piece in a broader recalibration. Looking ahead, round of 16 and beyond. Revived and back on match schedule, Gauff is now lined up to face Italy's Lucia Bronzetti in the round of 16. Bronzetti, a solid competitor with a career-high ranking near the top 50 and a title in Morocco under her belt, earned her place by upsetting Yelena Ostapenko. She poses a different challenge, one defined by consistency and breaking intelligence. On paper, Gauff leads the head-to-head 2-0. Yet in the dynamic world of tennis, past results are never guarantees. This match, after her rest day, will test how quickly Gauff can re-engage and bring her full arsenal back to the court. It also sets the tone for her approach to key North American hardcourt tournaments ahead, including the looming US Open. Broader reflections, the essence of balance in modern tennis. Gauff's experience touches on a larger narrative in modern tennis, about the interplay between relentless competition and strategic pauses. The tour's physical demands, media scrutiny, and rigorous travel schedules can lead to mental fatigue as much as physical wear. Top players increasingly emphasize mental health, deliberate rest, and recovery, with Gauff herself previously admitting to the distractions that platforms like Twitter can create. Breaking away, even briefly, can rekindle focus and perspective, enabling athletes to return with clarity and renewed purpose. Her choice to wander into a ballpark rather than stay in a locker room speaks volumes. It says that champions sometimes need to simply step away, breathe, recharge, and find balance. Summary: unexpected breath, strategic advantage. Gauff received a walkover when Diana Yastremska withdrew due to illness, advancing her to the round of 16. She capitalized on the unexpected downtime, attending a Major League Baseball game, her first Reds game, and cheering on the hometown atmosphere. This unplanned break may serve as a mental reset, giving her an emotional edge ahead of her next match.